For this product, I used Camtasia 9 to put together an interactive tutorial to present an introduction to heredity and genetics. This lesson is geared towards 7th grade life science students, but could easily be incorporated into the 8th grade review or living environment review in the high school level. This coursework starts out by explaining the standards and expectations, and then dives into the topic with a question to get students thinking and accessing their prior understandings in the topic. Students are asked about the traits they possess and the traits of their parents. This leads into a discussion about Gregor Mendel, the friar who grew peas and opened up the world's eyes to the passing of traits from parents to offspring. It also explains the difference between dominant and recessive traits. At the end of this first learning nugget, students are given the opportunity to learn more about Mendel's life with an outside link to his biography. If students want to visit the link, they may continue on after a quick quiz. The link is provided in a hotspot generated by Camtasia that links to that outside source. The next learning segment provides a walkthrough on how to complete the Punnett square with step-by-step instructions. The end of this segment is also complemented with a short quiz and additional review. Here is a preview of the Punnett square. Gregor Mendel created a tool called the Punnett square to help him to predict how traits could be inherited. Now remember that capital A shows a dominant trait, so yellow peas is dominant, and lowercase letters are recessive, so green peas is our recessive trait. Let's say that a mother pea plant is big A, little a, meaning she inherited a big A from one parent and a little a from the other. And the father pea plant has the same alleles that it inherited. If we wanted to know how these alleles can be passed on to the next generation, we could use Gregor's Punnett square to figure out what traits can be passed on in what combinations. So first, we're going to carry the mother's traits and put them on top of our Punnett square. The father's we're going to put on the side. Now to complete this Punnett square, we're going to fill in each of the possibilities of traits that can be inherited. So each of these boxes will be a possibility of a combination of alleles that the offspring can inherit. To figure this out, we're going to take this big A and we're going to bring it down to both squares beneath it. Same thing with this little a. We're going to bring it down here and bring it down again. The father's traits, we're going to bring across to fill in this square. This one down here is going to go across as well. And you've completed your first Punnett square. Next, students will be reminded about how to calculate probability and are walked through this process as it relates to Punnett squares and inheritance. There is an opportunity for them to use an outside source for additional practice after the segment as well. Finally, students are walked through a conclusion to wrap up the major points that are required to complete the interactive module by completing a final quiz. The results of each quiz are made available through the learning management system used. Thank you for viewing, and I look forward to hearing from you.